So we need the Spirit to reveal to us, is there any religious hypocrisy in me? Show me what it is. Here's what the Spirit will do as we surrender ourselves to that. He will start to eradicate that religious hypocrisy from our lives. He will rise up. We might even feel angry about the hypocrisy he's revealing to us. That might be part of him getting rid of it for us. John Eldredge asked a poignant question. What was the last piece of religious nonsense that you were angry about? What's the last piece of religious nonsense you were angry about? I don't think I've ever told you this story before, but a number of years ago, we only had men ushers at Bentry, and no one ever asked why. We never even thought about it. We just had guys that were doing the ushering, which is for the baskets for offering and for passing out the Lord's Supper and stuff, helping people get seated. And one day, my wife, Libby, said, why do we only have guys doing that? And I said, I have no idea. She goes, I'd like to usher. I think it'd be a great way to meet people. I said, that sounds great. Go for it. So she starts ushering. It was totally fine. Until a few weeks in, it was the day to do communion, to do the Lord's Supper. And so Libby was getting all ready to bring the little cups down the aisle, and the head usher stopped her and said, Libby, we don't let women do the communion part. She said, say what? He said, we don't let women do the communion party. She said, okay. So she put it back down on the table, and she went and sat down. And I preached. I think we were at 3 or 4 services, so I preached another 3 services, went home, walked in the door. Hey, honey, how was your morning? Let's talk. Sure, let's talk. What's going on? What's up? She handed me my Bible. She said, show me. I said, show you what? Show me where it says women can't serve communion. I said, well, it doesn't say that, honey. And she said, so why don't women serve communion at Bentry? And I said, it's tradition. She said, are you okay with that? I said, I'm sensing you're not. No, I'm not okay with that. We'll chat about it. And we went and had a conversation, and as an elder team, we looked at each other and said, well, it's obviously not a biblical, of course women can serve communion. We just changed it. And it's something that all of a sudden rises up because we become aware of it, and we're like, what is going on? Why are we treating these people this way? And it moves us to change the way we see things and the way we treat people. And maybe the Lord's going to start doing that in your life as well.